and I was able to rank on page number 2 within the first day. So it's very powerful. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a little while from the last time we've actually created a video like this, but today we're going to be talking about how to launch your guys' product when you're on a budget. Now, I know a lot of you guys, when you get into Amazon FBA, the whole entire launch process might have caught you by surprise. Probably thinking like, oh, I gotta pay all these FBA fees and I gotta pay for these launch services, whether it's viral launch or it's ZonJump or Jump Send. There's tons of different services out there, but I'm telling you guys that you do not have to use a service at all. You guys can simply just use Facebook ads in order to do this. Now, you do not need you don't have to go through a whole entire 6 months of you guys trying to figure out Facebook ads or anything. It's fairly simple for you guys to do. If you check those videos out on my channel on how exactly to set this up, this is going to be very, very powerful for you. And also there's tons of other videos on YouTube that you can look up as well to figure this out. So what you guys have to do, like literally me, I'm only spending, let me see here, I'm spending around $15 and I'm able to launch my product for 3 days, and that's selling upwards of 40 units per day. And the way I'm able to do this is because I'm targeting a large enough audience, but a narrow audience at the same time, in a very specific one, because I'm able to, there's like a narrow audience option when you go into Facebook ads, and it's very, very powerful. So what I'm doing when I'm targeting people, A, that are online shoppers, B, that are engaged shoppers, people that have like your credit card on file. You can literally select that as a demographic, people that have a type of debit card or credit card that is on file. I know it's a little bit shady, it's weird, right? But you can target that. And then also you can target people that are related to your niche. So if you're in the beauty niche, or if you're in the kitchen niche, or if you're in the construction niche, you can target these people. And it is very, very powerful. And what I suggest you guys do before you actually decide whether you want to use a service or whether you want to use Facebook ads, do a mini launch for your product. See if you're going to be able to reach the amount of units or sell the amount of units, or give away the amount of units that you need to give away before you actually do your complete product launch. So what I suggest, and this is a new term that I basically made up, and I don't think anyone talks about this, is basically doing a mini launch. A mini launch is going to be able to help you test out or test the waters of how your product may do for a certain keyword, or figure out how many units you can give away just using by Facebook ads. And also it's going to help you figure out what keywords you're going to be able to easily rank for. So it's very simple. Now I suggest if you're doing this, you should have you should be able to give away at least 20 units or so, 15 to 20 or 30 units. So once you give that away for just a day, just test out the waters, see where your product is going to be able to rank. Like for one of my products, I did my number 2 keyword, and I was able to rank on page number 2 within the first day. So it's very powerful. So that's $725, and then so that's going to cost us around $725. So from there, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking that's a lot. Now that's going to be upwards of over $1,000 if you guys spend it on any other services. So that's why I highly suggest use Facebook ads in combination with a ManyChat, which is going to help you distribute your coupon code, so you don't have to do it manually, and that's a lot of work. So and ManyChat's only like $10 a month anyway, so it's very worth it. It's going to also help you now, like during your launch, it's going to help you a lot get a ton of subscribers for your. It's going to help you get a ton of subscribers. It's going to help you get a ton of subscribers, even during your product launch. So I definitely would suggest you guys do that, because it's going to help you grow your brand outside of Amazon, which is what we want, just in case something stupid happens on Amazon or a product get kicked off of Amazon. We can also start our brand. We also have a following, so we can do follow-ups through Facebook Ad Messenger. There's tons of stuff that I can really just talk about on and on. I've created many videos on this stuff already. If you've already seen, it's very, very powerful for you guys to use, so you definitely should check that out. So with that, so let's see, we have around $725. Then on top of that, we do have to pay for PPC and everything. So when you do hard PPC at the beginning for your initial product launch, I suggest you guys do 4% or so above the suggested bid for your keywords. and just run an automated manual campaign for just about a week or so, just to figure out what keywords that work and what keywords don't work. So like for me right now, my budget's around like $10 to $20 a day, and for the automated campaign or for a manual campaign, those keywords that you already know that are set up, and keywords that you already know that you need to rank for, you can basically put high bids on there, so you can figure out how your product is going to do, and so you can get on the first page. And then in that combination with the Facebook ads, giveaways and stuff, it's going to be a good combination. Now, what I suggest you guys do, not only have 95% off coupons and stuff when you're doing your Facebook ads, but also run another ad or another campaign along with it for the full price of your product. So if your product is like 20, well, what I suggest you guys do is run a full price campaign, and also a a coupon or 90% off and up coupon campaign. So also another thing that people don't mention as well is when you do your launch, make sure that your product is low in price. I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh crap, but I gotta lower my price now and slowly work it up. So this is what I'm suggesting you guys do. When we do our product launch, we want to have our product get the most eyes as possible and have the most luck as possible. So the way that we're going to do that is, people are looking for deals, people are looking for cheap prices, people are looking for the most amount of quality and value that they can get for the least amount of money. That's everybody. So what I suggest you guys do is list your product item for just above break-even price, right? So you're making that little bit of money just when you're doing the like the giveaways and or not the giveaways, so when people actually buy your product in full, right? That's what we want. So that in combination with people buying your product at full price, plus with the discount and the coupon codes, in that combination we're going to have a lot of sales velocity with the PPC and everything. So that's going to help our product just explode for our keyword, and that's going to help us rank on the first page for our product. So what I suggest you guys do, like I said, this video is to help you guys save some money, because if you don't use Facebook ads and if you don't use ManyChat or these other automated services, and I refer to Facebook ads as an automated service as well, but this, if you use this, it's going to save you anywhere from $200 to $400, because if you don't use it, you're going to be spending over $1,000 for your product launch. Now of course that varies depending on how many units you have to give away and how competitive your market is, but if you don't use the Facebook ads, you're going to be spending $300 to $400 just on a giveaway service alone, and that doesn't include all the FBA fees that you have to pay for. So I'm just trying to help you guys out. Not by no means can you just launch your product by doing giveaways and it being free. The main cost is, out of everything, is just going to be the giveaway costs or the FBA fees. So you just have to understand that. So once you get that out of the way, doing the actual giveaway itself is not that expensive if you use the tactics that I'm talking about. So with that being said, guys, that's all I really want to talk about in this video. And also one last thing too, when you set your product to the break-even price or a low price starting out, you can make sure not to play around with the price too much. Make sure that you're going to be able to make just raise a price, $1 a day, $1 a day, $1 a day, and I suggest you guys do that after you do the initial launch. So if you're launching for 4 days, start that $1 a day up. Just keep upping it $1 a day after that giveaway time. So that way you're not screwing too much with the algorithm and stuff, and also you can get to your target price so you can start making that profit. And just so you guys know, when you first launch your product, some people make tons of money, and most people actually, probably 90% of people, don't make a ton of profit off their first batch. They make the profit off of their second batch, because the first batch is for the initial the initial launch, for the initial giveaways and stuff. So that way we can get our ranking, get on the first page, get all our initial sales, so that we can tell Amazon's algorithm that we are going to be ranking high for our product. And then from there, that's when we order our new batch. Once we get down to around 200 units or so, that's when we start wanting to order in more. And then on that second batch, since we're already ranked and since we already did our giveaways and everything, that's when we can start making that tons and tons of profit. Now, of course, you might make some profit on your first listing or your first, So of course you might make some money on your first listing or your first batch. Here's my dog here. Say hello. But yeah, we might make some profit on our first batch or so, but it's not a lot. Like with all my calculations put in and everything for what I'd probably make around anywhere from $3,500 to $4,000, and I'm gonna be reinvesting all that money as well. So definitely you guys should keep all this in mind. So don't expect to make tons and tons of profit on your first batch. So yeah, that's all I really want to discuss in this video. Make sure you like down below. Make sure you comment on what you guys want to see next. I have tons of templates that you guys can use in the description down below. Just make sure that whenever you're doing these services or stuff, you also consider the fact that there are other options that you guys can do if you're on a budget. But if you have the money, go for it, right? Launch services are expensive and everything, but they're probably more professional, probably more consistent than doing Facebook ads. But that is an alternative. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.